Job cuts jumped more than 100% in January from the prior month. That's according to a new report out from Challenger Gray Christmas. Through a drastic jump, this year's cuts are lower than the same time last year. Joining us now is Andy Challenger, Challenger Gray Christmas Senior Vice President. Andy, it is good to see you. So I feel like, Andy, we almost get this kind of steady drumbeat at this point of corporate announcements of layoffs. Feels almost kind of daily at this point, Andy. Is that seasonality or no, something more serious?
You know, January is a month where we typically see a lot of layoffs in the economy. It's one of the times a year where there's a lot of turnover. Yet this splash of a wave of layoffs that happened this year really took us by surprise. The fourth quarter had gotten quieter and quieter. We were expecting this gently cooling labor market that we'd been watching for over a year, and to see it spike back up 136% in January from December was really a shock to us, and a sign that there really might be more turmoil to come in the labor market before this is all over.
Yeah, I mean, just today we got more news on layoffs from Zoom and Okta, I believe were the names today, announcing some job cuts. Andy, I thought it was interesting. You guys in your data looked at how many of these cuts could be attributed to AI because these companies are maybe putting resources elsewhere. So talk us through that number.
Yeah, we tracked a small number this month, about 381 jobs that were either cut because companies are moving to artificial intelligence instead of human workers for specific jobs, or they're closing departments to pivot their organization towards AI because it's a big potential for their organization. Over the course of the year, we tracked just over 4,000 job cuts up to this point directly attributed to AI. And I think that's probably an undercount. Most companies, when they're making layoff announcements, they're not trying to be newsworthy. They don't want to get a lot of headlines when they make these announcements. And anytime a company talks about artificial intelligence, you know it's going to be talked about for weeks, if not months.
So that's AI, Andy. What about the election? You think that's having an impact here at all?
Yeah, look, it's going to be a tumultuous year. There is a lot going on. There are world events, there are economic events, there are domestic political events with potentially a new administration coming in with different regulations. And so companies are going into cost-cutting mode. We've seen that throughout the year. We're expecting to at least see that through the first half of this year, where companies are bringing down their overall costs to anticipate and get ahead of any challenges that come throughout the year.
Andy, thanks so much for joining us on this very busy day. We got to leave it there. Thank you.
Thanks.